Grabe traffic pag holidays. Traffic everywhere, especially mall areas. Sinasabi nila lagi, yung MMDA is understaffed at hindi kaya ng workforce para ma-accommodate lahat ng areas ng city, especially in the metro. The problem with our traffic light systems, hindi sila smart. The most that they can be smart, may counter. That is the most smartest thing that it can do. What if we could use AI to help ease the traffic, or at least make it manageable, make it more efficient? Countries like South Korea, China, United States, United Arab Emirates, Belgium, United Kingdom, in India, centralized system empowered by AI, centralized traffic system, centralized system of CCTVs. Actually, we do have enough budget. Sabihin natin 10 billion pesos. Will 10 billion pesos be enough? Grabe traffic pag holidays. Traffic everywhere, especially mall areas. Sinasabi nila lagi, yung MMDA is understaffed at hindi kaya ng workforce para ma-accommodate lahat ng areas ng city, especially in the metro. So, laging traffic sa EDSA, Commonwealth, ano yung isa? Yung papunta Antipolo? Marcos Highway. And literally, almost everywhere na may malapit na mall. What if nakaroon tayo ng improvements in our traffic light systems? Nobody notices this. Nobody talks about this. The problem with our traffic light systems, hindi sila smart. The most that they can be smart, may counter. That is the most smartest thing that it can do. Pero what if, since we're in the age of AI rather, what if we could use AI to help ease the traffic, or at least make it manageable, make it more efficient? And I think doing that with AI will impact the general load of the traffic. So what do you think if we add AI? And what do you envision it doing?
Actually, malaking bagay yun, no? Dahil, una nga, hindi mo ipoproblemahin yung tao to man yung mga traffic. And then, kasi siyempre, every now and then, pag traffic dito, mindset agad ng driver, uy, punta ako dito. Hindi lang isa. Isipin din lahat ng kadalasan ng mga driver, dun sila pupunta. They would either use Google Map or Waze. So lahat sila mag-Waze up. Siyempre, ibibigay ni Waze, alas pare-pareho ng direction eh. Kasi kung yun yung less traffic. So, ang mangyayari yan, doon naman magkakaroon ng either bottleneck, another congestion, which is hindi, siyempre, yung MMDA, oy, nagdoon sila nagpunta lahat, punta ka doon. Hindi eh. Kasi kung saan lang nakaman yung tao, kung ito lang yung responsibility niya, hindi siya lilipat doon. Ito lang yung mamando niya. Pero, sa dami nga ng traffic at kung saan talagang hindi kakayanin ng isang tao, o sabihin man natin, lagyan mo man din ng bawat tao, no, iba pa rin pag synchronize. Hindi mo ma-synchronize ang isip ng isang traffic enforcer. Merong magaling magmando ng traffic. Meron namang iba na stop and go lang, stop and go. Oh, maiksi pa, pahaba. Pero with AI, that's another level. Maybe, hindi lang another level. No? Talagang, the smartest thing to do siguro is to maximize yung capability ng AI.
Let's pinpoint yung mga problems with manned traffic, yung mga traffic enforcers. Diyan ako naiinis eh. Kasi, pag may traffic enforcer, hindi na iniisip yung congestion apart from where they are. For example, yung isang area nila, okay, may congestion. Minamando nila yung area na yan. Not knowing what they're doing is affecting the other area that's connected to their area, and nagkukos pa ng traffic doon. And nagiging domino effect na all throughout the metro. That's the problem with having untrained and not coordinated traffic enforcers on the area. Diyan ako lagi naiinis eh. Kasi, hello, puno na.
Yes.
Pinapagupa yung kabila. Alam mo naman yung kabila, wala na. Either yung, and plus, laging irritated sila, yung mga traffic enforcers. Feeling sila yung batas doon, di ba? Laging nila iniipon yung mga traffic sa, kung anong side naman yung may traffic. Yan ang problem. So, lack of coordination, lack of strategy, lack of traffic knowledge, basically. That's the main problem of our enforcers these days. They only know the general idea, the basic ideas. What's worse is yung traffic enforcers are not even part of MMDA. Sometimes they're barangay traffic enforcers that don't care about the traffic outside their barangay, not knowing sila yung nag-affect ng traffic outside their barangay. And then, like I said, domino effect, nangyari dito in this area, mangyayari doon the next, and then the next, and then magtatangay yung tao. Ba't ang traffic? Hanggang, let's say, from Makati to Quezon City. The problem is, not only the enforcers, one enforcer, even way up north or way down south or even Gitna, can affect the whole traffic system. That alone, AI can solve if there is a AI-powered traffic system na interconnected, coordinated sa buong metro. Imagine, with the use of CCTV, traffic cameras, and siguro, what do you call those? Traffic sensors, yung load ng traffic. I think if you have that in every city, along the metro, and even the outside, sabihin natin yung mga outskirts of the cities, yung border going to Bulacan, border going to Rizal, border going to, what's next, Batangas, or Pasay, Cavite area. Imagine if all of that is coordinated by one system, powered by AI, and has enough data to ease the traffic. If not, I'm not saying mawawala 100% yung traffic. All I'm saying is magiging smoother. Yes. Hindi makakaroon ng roadblocks. And plus, kung may aksidente, which kadalasan meron, di ba? Accidents here, accidents there. Sometimes hindi yung accidents yung nagkaka-traffic, actually yung mga dumadaan. Mga chismoso lang talaga. Ano yan? Di ba? But the mere fact, maybe AI can help. It's a simple solution. Kabit natin AI bawat stoplight. Kabit natin mga traffic cameras. Diba? Kung nasi-sense ng AI, hindi naman sense. Pag na-detect niya na low flow of traffic coming this direction, yung kabilang direction, i-go niya.
Yes.
Diba? And it's much more efficient. They could work 24 hours. It can use the data previously. Kung halimbawa, kung may previous data na, nung ginawa tong strategy, it worked. So it could always work with the strategy and always fine-tune the strategy na binibigay niya sa mga traffic lights. Wag lang mahak. What would you like to add doon?
Probably, isa sa magiging, parang magiging roadblock is some areas, or let's say, some municipalities, ayaw nila ng synchronization. I mean, let's say, Quezon City. Ano ba yung susunod na katabi? Kasi lahat sila may sarili-sarili silang monitoring system. Let's say, yung CCTV nila, yung ayaw nilang ma-access ng iba. Sila lang may access. Ayaw nilang ma-review ng iba. Kasi, doon papasok yun eh. To synchronize everything, kailangan may access. Or let's say, if we are going to use a AI system, so dapat may access yun dito, access yun dito, access yun dito. Pero some government agencies or barangay or municipality, ayaw nila nang merong nakaka-monitor ng system nila. Pero talagang, kasi sa Bulacan, dun sa municipality namin, so since nasa communication ako, meron ako mga basic knowledge and namomonitor ko yung traffic system, monitor ko yung sa frequency nila, so nakikinig ako sa radio frequencies nila. Tapos nakikita ko yung actual. So imagine mo yun, narinig mo ng actual yung usapan nila, pero nakikita mo rin na actual na hindi naman traffic eh. Pero bakit nagkukos pa rin ng traffic? Minsan, kadalasan, pag nakakita ng traffic, sabihin kagad ng tao, may enforcer dyan. Magtingin, kita mo na, kaya pala traffic, may enforcer.
Pero totoo naman eh.
Oo, tapos makita mo, intersection, 4, 5 yung traffic enforcer. Teka, bakit ang dami? So imagine mo, yung isa, iniisip mamando pa ganun. Ito, pamamando niya pa ganito. Tapos hindi nila ginagamit yung, may radyo sila. Ito yung mga may walkie-talkies na, hindi naman sila na, pare, go na ako. Ano lang, senyasan pa rin sila, sabi ko, meron silang communication system or communication equipment, pero hindi nila ginagamit. Mano-mano pa rin sila. Nagtuturuan, tapos, sabi ko, okay, sabi ko, parang, hindi yata ma-maximize or, I don't know kung tinuro ba yung proper, pero, I'm not an expert, pero, given the idea na meron akong knowledge about communication or basic knowledge on how to use, tapos, kung nakikinig ka doon sa mismong nagiging usapan nila, sabi ko, parang medyo questionable. So, hindi nakakatulong. Pero, yun nga, yan ang magiging one of the, hindi naman siguro major, no? Magiging roadblock para ma-ease out yung traffic. So again, with the use of AI and with access dun sa mga traffic system ng bawat LGU, malaki talaga magiging tulong. Mag-ease out talaga siya.
You know, if we had enough budget, actually we do have enough budget. We just need the initiative.
Sobrang dami ng budget natin.
Kailangan natin na activator within a specific agency. Sino yung top agency for traffic enforcement? Is it the MMDA?
MMDA. Dito sa Metro.
In the Metro. Let's talk about Metro Manila alone. I wonder if it would be enough. Sabihin natin 10 billion pesos. Will 10 billion pesos be enough with the current setup? Add AI, well, hold on. Centralized system with AI, empowered by AI. Centralized traffic system, the lights, the controls. Centralized system of CCTVs per stoplight. Dapat sa taas ng stoplight may camera. So I wonder if 10 billion pesos is enough to set that up in the whole Metro Manila. Okay, maybe it's enough, maybe not, but let's say doble natin, 20 billion. I believe that's enough. Diba? They don't need to invest in really existing na equipment because I did a bit of research. Countries like South Korea, China, United States, United Arab Emirates, Belgium, United Kingdom, India, okay, Vietnam, they have AI-powered cameras already. Cameras. Okay? Malaysia, Japan, and sino pa? I think these are the major ones. Yeah. China alone, I know wala pang AI, may AI na si China. Yeah. And I believe so. Because they were the first one who used facial recognition with AI to monitor their citizens.
Yeah.
That's their eagle eye. That's the government's eagle eye spyware. They could use, first it was general facial recognition, like you have in Facebook, if you tag pictures. And before ChatGPT blew up and all that, the Chinese had their AI to monitor all of these data that they're receiving through facial recognition. Infrastructure for AI-powered traffic light systems, 20 billion, I think that's enough to start with. We could start with Quezon City, the biggest city. And then other cities could model that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, the biggest city, sabihin natin, 5 billion ang ma-allocate dito sa Quezon City. I think that works. Diba? You start EDSA lang.
Yes, oo.
From Monumento up to where else? Ano yung border ng Quezon? Cubao, Crame. Because after that, it's already San Juan and then Mandaluyong, Pasig. So from Monumento up to Crame, border ng San Juan. Kapit, bawat stoplight in that area. AI-powered CCTV and the system, dapat may centralized doon sa MMDA. Centralized MMDA office. Diba? Doon, ano nila. Yan yung control system nila. Test nila, right?
Yes.
In the long term, tipid siya. You need more staff to manage the control room rather than manage
The traffic.
the traffic. And then they can focus on accidents, they can focus on flood control, they can focus on clearing the sidewalks, improving the urban, making it sidewalk pedestrian friendly to walk. Right? We could do that with 5 billion. I think it's possible. Diba?
Yes.
Why not do that? Diba? I think it won't eliminate the traffic, but it will make traffic very manageable, very efficient, and it can monitor. Marami tayong data. It can strategize on what's best during holidays, what's best during people traveling in and out, north to south, south to north. And I think it's very impactful kasi not everyone thinks about sino i-AI yung traffic system. Hindi na iniisip yun because it's our daily habit. From the 40s up to 2025, we never thought of improving the traffic system apart from the counter. Diba? Apart from the counter.
Pero there is a post. Nakita ko na to ito weeks before pa. Si Davao, nagano na sila. Ayun, Davao City pushes forward AI system designed to protect every citizen. So, AI-powered facial recognition in the city's CCTV network and linked to the 911 GPS emergency platform.
Nice.
Bakit lagi si Davao nauuna, no?
Si Davao, yung power lines underground.
Yes.
Si Davao,
911 system.
911 system. Si Davao, lowest crime rate?
Yes. And one of the top 10 safest city in the world.
In the world pa?
In the world.
Gosh. I'm pretty sure, if the Duterte watches this podcast, he'll put the AI system in Davao first. I'm pretty sure Davao is first in
And
so
I
many
think
things.
they are already implementing this. Kasi already watched this weeks ago na. Or days ago. Tapos, remember nung binalik ulit yung NCAP, nabalita sa, I think, Commonwealth Nung in-insist, binalik yung NCAP, nakita mo siguro sa balita to. Yung mga camera na nila, pinutol yung mga kable. Ninenok,
So the problem is not also in government, but the problem is also sa mga
sa community din natin.
community, the citizens.
It's either these are the people with anti-NCAP or ito yung mga
Nagnanakaw lang ng kable.
nagnanakaw lang ng kable. Since sasabihin nila, oy, ang daming kable nito. Kasi for that post alone, 4 na additional camera yung kinabit. So that means 4 na main line. So ang dami nun.
Unless pang-kuryente siya, I don't think magkano naman benta yung kable? Hindi naman gano'n ka...
Mataas kasi kung may laman siyang copper, so doon yun yung copper ang doon. Gagawin nila dyan, putol, susunugin, para lumabas yung copper, tsaka pa lang nila pagkasama-samahin, tsaka pa lang nila dadalhin sa junk shop. Mataas ang value ng copper. Kaya marami talaga usually talagang power line So, the question is, bakit wired ang kinabit nila? Sa panahon natin ngayon na medyo nag-advance naman yung technology.
High-tech na tayo, pwedeng wireless.
Pwede nang wireless na yung gamitin, pero bakit hard line yung ginamit nila?
Kami nga sa bahay, wireless sa office, wireless.
So,
sa mga businesses, wireless.
May mga nag-comment dun sa post na yun, sabi niya, at least ngayon, wireless na yung CCTV, di ba? Talagang wireless kasi putol na yung kable. That's the literal
meaning of
wireless.
Good point. Good point.
So, that was the NCAP era nung biglang binalik yun. So, tinanggal nila. So, what more kung kakabit din nila dito ay AI, tapos mag-wire din sila.
We have to invest in our own satellites. That's a problem. We don't have the program, the space program. Maybe we do. Maybe there are other visionaries that people want to send out satellites. But doon pa lang sa military presence natin, our defense systems, our warships, our airplanes, lahat donation eh. Donation, old model donations. Yeah. And they're only being donated by our allies because they need to weaponize us. Either way. At least, luma, weaponize ka na.
Yeah.
Diba? Kaysa yung wala.
It's
Diba?
better than nothing, di ba?
We don't manufacture or we don't even have a bill to invest into our defense, our military, our intelligence, and technology. Wala. As simple as having AI-empowered stoplight systems. I don't think they're going to invest in that. But I hope, just by saying this, people will go around and be like, why not? Diba? We only need a politician or someone in government to have the initiative na, okay, time to move. Gawin natin to. If it sounds impossible, look at the countries. Look at the other countries that are doing it. Number one, technology is available. Kaya sa South Korea, the equipment, galing China. Existing naman lahat yan eh. You know, they just don't want to buy it. At gusto nila, they only want to put it in their pockets. Diba? Yan ang problem.
We have enough budget talaga. No? Imagine the trillions of peso na ano. Kaya nga I think hindi naman to AI related, no? But regarding if we're talking about the budget, I think itong yung batang representative na Leviste. Nag-propose siya or mayroon siya pinopropose na yung 25% na yung ninanakaw ng mga kongresista, instead of nakawin nila, why not isabatas na lang yung 25% na kinukuha nila, isabatas na itong 25% na to, ilagay na agad automatic sa project. Which is a good idea. So, wala na talagang kasi yung kukunin nilang 25%, oy, teka, nandun na mismo sa project. Pero I don't think so na na talagang mawawala ng corrupt, no? Kasi talagang nandyan talaga yan eh.
Corrupt will always be there.
Yes.
You know what's okay? You know, in the movies where you see the mafias, you see the villains. Usually yung mga kalaban sa mga superhero movies, pansinin mo, laging naka-Range Rover, laging naka-G-Class. G-Wagon pala, S-Class. Laging sila yung may private army. Laging best of technology. But laging villains yung may, sila lagi yung may latest tech. Sila lagi yung
Advance.
Diba? We can't say dahil villain sila, they sell drugs, they sell weapons, they do human trafficking. It's not always like that. It's not always like that, to be honest, right? Maybe in fact, kahit sabihin natin corrupt sila, kahit sabihin natin they do human trafficking, kahit sabihin natin they invest back into their operations.
Tsaka isa pa,
Diba?
wala silang kickback.
Diba?
Hindi nagki-kickback, isipin yung, kasi well-funded na sila eh. Bakit kailangan pang kung mag-kickback? Eto na.
In fact,
We have all the money. Diba?
ini-improve pa nila yung surrounding areas nila.
Oo,
diba? They take care of their people. I mean, sige, maging corrupt ka. Pero give back. Give back into your city, give back into your country. Para we'll be the best country in the world, diba? I'll give you one good example. I'm not going to mention what city. But there's this one city that I always go to. Hindi ko i-mention, pero nasa industrial area to. Okay? Alam natin yung isang leader, may isang nakaupo sa leadership. Alam natin corrupt yan. Alam natin. But, pinaganda niya yung lugar. Maganda yung City Hall. Bago, nilipat. May mga establishments sa City Hall. So, yung mga pupunta sa City Hall to renew or whatever, kung gusto ng pahinga, may Starbucks, may McDo, may daming kainan. May parking pa. Yan dapat, di ba?
Niligay na nila in one place.
Oo. O sige, get more money. Pero improve mo naman yung way of living natin. And we won't even come after you. We'll support you pa.
Yeah, tama.
Ganyan din mga tao sa traffic enforcer. Ay, hindi ko napansin po na.
Haba na pala.
Haba na pala. Gumuna. Ay, may radyo pala tayo. Hindi ko napansin. Lack of coordination, lack of strategy, lack of training, lack of knowledge. They do the job, but at the end of the day, damay-damay pa rin tayo lahat kasi wala tayo yung nasa sasakyan, yung iba commuting, wala na sila magawa. I saw that picture, nakita ko yung picture doon sa Marcos Highway, papunta Masinag area. Ano na siya hindi lang congested, siguro na ano na yung mga tao, nabwisit na yung mga tao, nag-go na sila, na kahit stop pa din. So, nakabuhol-buhol na.
Okay.
And then, it took people 3 to 4 hours just to get home because of that. I'm not saying AI will solve it. All I'm saying is that AI will manage it. Diba? And I think, dapat sabay din. The AI-empowered systems, traffic light systems, plus the citizens' responsibility as a driver, they have to take responsibility as well. Kasi number one, ang daming kamote, ang daming entitled, ang daming kolorum, ang daming pedestrian pa.
Yes.
Sila pa yung causes din minsan ng traffic, pedestrians. Fun fact, did you know that pedestrians, we don't have training at school. We don't have basic knowledge of paano tumawid, saan tumawid, anong gagawin during rush hour. Iba, I can't believe it, tumatawid sa EDSA.
Yes.
Parang, ang dami namatay, di ba? We should make a video about that. Hindi ko maintindihan, but alam nila parating yung kotse, tatawid pa sila. Parang may death wish sila di ba? But I think that's the one of the biggest factor that needs to be improved. Not only our traffic systems, but pedestrian and drivers.
Gusto ko kasi nila lagi, instant. Instant makatawid, may overpass, may footbridge, ayaw nila mapagod, mas maiksi naman daw to.
Nakakatamad kasi wala escalator.
Pero buti ngayon yung mga since yung busway, buti inactivate na nila yung mga elevator. There are some parang bus stop na meron ng elevator. Hindi ko pa nakikita yung mga ibang sa subway, sa bus station na kung lahat ay kasi ang napansin ko lang dito sa may Quezon Ave, yung isang activated yung elevator. So, oh really? Gumagana pala to. So, which is nice, no? Kasi so either ito yung para doon sa Quezon Ave station. So, since hindi naman ako nakakapag ng bus carousel bus carousel. So, malaking bagay din yung nagkaroon na yan ng access. So, maiiwasan mo na yung again, hindi natin talaga kayang tanggalin. Sistema nasa tao na yan Laging pumapasok yung layo kasi. Ito, tatawid na ako. Ito na yun. Ito, nasa sapat ko. Pag nag-footbridge ako, lakad pa ako ng, sabihin natin, 100 feet. 100 feet na lang yun Tapos, ang layo nung pupunta ako dito ako sa kabila. Ito na yun Meron namang daan. Laging gano'n
Dapat naman lalagay ni MMDA doon sa mga areas na tumatawid. Yung parang cardboard, ni kamatayan. Ay ka!
Tawid ka.
Tumawid ka.
Tawid ka,
sabay
akin
tayo.
ka. Parang, tawid ka, akin ka.
May ganun. Yun nga, pedestrians don't even have the knowledge or basic knowledge of safety. Anyway, I think good enough for this session. That's it.